Here is the right way to watch A Complete Unknown. Come in with a childlike sense of wonder and intrigue, and you will be just fine. A Complete Unknown is a 2024 biographical musical drama film directed by James Mangold about American singer-songwriter Bob Dylan, based on the 2015 book Dylan Goes Electric. The film portrays Dylan through his earliest folk music success until the momentous controversy over his use of electric instruments, and all hell broke loose that day. You have older folks today telling people that we get easily triggered. You should have seen them. They lost their damn minds. Look, I have nothing against this movie. I watched it on a Sunday and it was just the right slow pace for me. I thought Timothée Chalamet performed excellently as Bob Dylan. He absolutely disappeared into the role, and it didn't feel like Timothy playing a character. It just felt right. I guess that's why he was chosen for the job. But then again, he had 6 years to practice the character because of COVID and also filming Dune 2. It was just great. It didn't feel like a guy playing another guy, if that makes sense. It just flowed nicely with a lot of that's what he sounds like. Yeah. I don't have any cons about this movie, but if I had to nitpick one, it would be if Bob Dylan had started his career today, I don't think he would have been successful. He would have failed miserably because technically he's just singing, talking, and then strumming a guitar, albeit he's doing it fantastically. Now, this is an oversimplification. The man is heavily talented with guitar, harmonica, and I'm not sure what the other thing is. It'll make sense to you when you watch the film. Sometimes he plays all three at the same time. I can't take that away from him. Because God forbid he should open his drawer when he speaks. Again, this is just nitpicking. The guy's fantastic for a reason. There's a reason why we know his name and not mine. So, there's that. In saying that, after the film, I did find myself listening to some Bob Dylan, and it's safe to say I'm a Bubhead. I don't know if that's a thing that people actually say, but I'm a fan and I can feel the magic that people are feeling. So I guess the talking thing kind of works. Also, have you seen Zack Snyder's Watchmen? Because the opening scene has a Bob Dylan song. So I was already familiar with that song, which now made me realize that I actually don't mind this guy. I also don't mind Timothée Chalamet playing the guy either. It works. The film also had some heavy hitters in it, like Elle Fanning, Edward Norton. By far, the coolest act of them all was Boyd Holbrook. He played the Johnny Cash character, and he made that character way sexier than actual Johnny Cash himself. Some will argue with me, but Boyd Holbrook he's kind of cool. Sexy cool. There, I said it. To top it all off, all the actors in this film actually did their own singing. It wasn't dubbed over. They actually sang. They performed those songs themselves. That's pretty impressive. That's a lot of dedication from those actors. I knew they were doing a good job because I couldn't even tell that it was them performing. I just assumed it was dubbed over, but it turns out they actually did sing it themselves. So there goes that. I'm going to go ahead and rate this movie a complete 6 out of 10. It's still a biographical musical drama after all, and if you're not in the mood for it, it just won't work. You got to be in the mood to watch something mellow and insightful. This is one of those movies that you really just have to come in and just let yourself chill out and watch it. It kind of drags on, but in a good way, but it's still a drag sometimes. And that right there is my 2 cents. I hope to see you in the next video where I look at the sky and yell at it.